Hi, this is the Think Dr. Phil, and we're getting into lesson 5, which is one of the critical lessons as we go through our course, Think About It, an adaptation to thinking for change. So let's get straight into it. We're going to review some items. We're going to talk about anger and violence. We're going to talk about how to interrupt into situations, uh, preparing for stressful conversations, stressful issues, negotiating. A lot we're going to talk about. Let's get right to it. First, we always start out with the serenity prayer. God, give us grace to accept with serenity the things that cannot be changed, courage to change the things which should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other, living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking as Jesus did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Great core principles on which much of 12-step theory and philosophy is built. Change the things that should be changed. Not that you can change. You may not be able to change it. It's denial to say that it doesn't need to be changed. It needs to be changed. Live one day at a time. Relax a little bit. Enjoy the moment. Um, get into it. Get into it now. Don't be wondering about it in a lot of different things. Work on what you can work on. Hardship is a pathway to peace. There's some hardship you just need to accept. Go on with it. Quit fighting it. Work with it. Take this world as it is. Some things we can change. We can work on that. But don't be continually upset over what you can't change. Not as I would have it. Trusting that God will make everything okay if I surrender to Him. That I could be reasonably happy. I don't need to be supremely happy today. Reasonable happiness is okay. And I can be supremely happy with him in the next. So our learning goes. We're going to review, prepare for a stressful conversation, work on attitudes and beliefs, talk about 4 safeties, the conflict cycle, 2 types of issues, your brain, why you're really normal going through these things, and negotiating. Another skill we're going to add to our set. By taking charge of our thinking, we can take control of our lives. Believe it. Read that to yourself out loud right now. By taking charge of our thinking, we can take control of our lives. Sometimes I read a phrase like that. I go, by taking charge of our thinking, we can take control of our lives. Emphasize different words. Get it down inside of you. Make it yours. Decide, don't slide. Quit sliding, quit blaming it on somebody else. Make your decisions, take control of your life. Make it safe to connect. We're going to talk a lot about that today. Do your part. We're going to talk a lot about that today. And build community. Community counts. Build community. Do something active to make it work. As we go through this program, there's 3 core elements. Cognitive self-change, examining attitudes, beliefs, and thinking patterns. Social skills, implementing thoughts in action, asking questions, active listening, understanding the feelings of others, understanding your own feelings, right? Giving feedback, apologizing, making a complaint, all of these things that we talked about. Responding to anger. We talk about negotiating right now. Problem solving. You put that all together and come up with better solutions to your problems. Thinking, you need to review your thoughts and feelings as pure information without judgment or interpretation. It's tough to do, it takes time, but it defuses the emotion and gets you back in control of the situation. I love Dr. Seuss. You know, he's written so many books and put so much together. He didn't even start doing that until he was in his 60s. His brain is no bigger than yours. The point I want to make is his brain is no bigger than yours. He's just found a way to get his ideas out in pictures and words. So you can do that too. You can do that too. I'm not a great artist, but sometimes I can paint a picture with a set of words, or you can too. You can describe it. His brain's no bigger than yours. You can think your thinks, as he said. Remember, it's about that iceberg. Your actions are determined by your thoughts, your feelings, your attitudes, your beliefs that are riding up the current of your life. It's unseen and under the water. How you think, how you feel, what your attitudes are, what your beliefs are. That's pushing your actions. The wind of the world can blow against you 100 miles an hour, but a 2-mile-an-hour undercurrent will move you against it. And you'll wonder why it seems that you just can't get control of your actions. It's because you need to get down into those thoughts, feelings, attitudes, and beliefs. Define a situation as real. It's real in its consequences. What's that mean? It means somebody's walking in the room and you think they're angry with you, you're going to treat them as if they're angry. So if somebody walks in the room and you think that they're happy with you, you're going to be smiling and happy towards them. And your approach to them many times is going to determine their approach back to you. Not 100%, but you can focus and shift. When you look at something as sour, it's going to be sour. When you look at something as good, you're going to find the good in it, right? So you have control over many situations. You don't control everything, you just do your part. But you do have control on how you interpret it and how you approach it.